Hi friends, how are you all?
Fine.
Welcome to English Learning Studio. And today I'm going to talk about how to improve your reading comprehension or reading skills. As you know, it's very important for all of you to improve reading skills in order to solve reading questions in the IELTS or TOEFL, even GRE. All these competitive examinations, they ask for comprehension. The reading skill has about, you will have in IELTS about 40 questions, 3 passages in the academic. In GT, however, you may not require high level of comprehension, but certainly academic skills or academic version of IELTS would require so. And it is equally important for the TOEFL as well, right? So today I'm going to talk about how to improve comprehension skills or reading skills. English is a language which needs a lot of lexical resource. Lexical resource in terms of words, you need to understand them. At the same time, you need to understand good structures also, right? Now let us talk about lexical resource, especially the vocabulary. If you're familiar with good vocabulary, it will help you understand the text well. Now, the best way to start with is that you need to understand parts of speeches very clearly, and whenever you refer dictionary, you should be conscious of it, whether it's a noun, pronoun, adjective, adverb, or preposition or connector, right? I'm going to talk about there are six step approach which will help you to improve your reading skills. Let us start with the first is read more. As you know, you're not in habit of reading more, and that is the main reason sometimes that you are not able to solve the questions in time. I've found that there's always shortage of time for the academic, like those who are appearing for the academic skills, right? You will get almost 1500 or 13 or 1400 words at the most to scan through when you are attempting the questions. So there's no need, in fact, in the IELTS or TOEFL to go through the entire passage slowly and carefully. But if you have good reading speed, then you can scan through the things very quickly, right? So let me ask you with you all that what is a reasonable skills or reading speed when you're attempting any reading thing? What is a reasonable speed per minute? Should be 200 words. Yes, that's fair enough. Do you know what was the speed of Swami Vivekananda?
No.
He was having 1200 words per minute reading speed. So he had a phenomenal speed because probably he practiced, but because he was able to concentrate, his meditation skills. It was probably because of that, but I would say that 200 speed would be fair enough for you. So those who aren't having these much words, they can read within 1 minute. I think they need to work out. So first is read more. Now, if your reading speed is below that, then you need to have practice, or you should spend about half an hour every day or 1 hour every day reading articles. Okay. Make a habit of reading daily. Fix the deadline. That means you should set your timetable for reading. Target newspaper and magazine articles. Why I emphasize article? Anyone? Not the front page or the other pages. It has to be like if you're reading Times of India, I would suggest you to go for page number 12, which contains articles.
As article is not at the max concentrated on each and every detail. It is about a whole information of the passage.
Okay, anyone other than this?
Article gives a new idea.
Basically, they are written around some theme or certain topic. They are not information, in fact. So as an academic student, you're not required to have more information. You can well read it if you are interested, but this will give an analytical kind of a reading, okay? And it is difficult also because most of the readers or the writers are very good writers. They are interested in their own writing basically, and they're not interested in the readers basically. So they would always use hard words. That's good in a way. So go for the articles. It may be challenging for us to read, but you must spend some time. Remember, if you do not have a reading, then you will have no efficiency in reading, right? Move on to the second, that how to enhance reading skills is learn to read main ideas. Now, first and foremost thing is that you must set an objective as to why you are reading this. There can be different purposes. Let's say today, being the Republic Day, it was a holiday, and I started with reading newspaper. So I would read for 2 hours because I have plenty of time today. I don't have to go office. So what I will do? I'll read it every details, right? But on the working day, I'm not likely to spend so much time. So I would like to finish in 20 minutes or 30 minutes at the most. So what I'll do is I'll go through all the headlines. If I'm interested, I'll go and read a bit, and that too very quickly. And if I feel that yes, I have these many informations with me, so I'm not going to read that. The other thing is I'll straight away go to the 12th page, see that if articles are good, if they interest me, because they are going to give me very good ideas, so I would go for that. So it is suggested that you go for the articles kind of a thing. Now, it's an open book test, I will say then, when you see that what you have understood from the paragraph, rather than going for each and every line. Now, suppose your objective is to improve your vocabulary, then you need to change the approach. Then you can go slowly and find out the new words out of it. Instead of, now your purpose is not comprehension. Your purpose is improving your vocabulary. And the third time when you're targeting probably, then see that how the structures are used in it. Right? So these three things, they have different, the different objectives. So accordingly you should proceed. Right? Rather than having or doing all the things at the same time. It will take 1 hour probably to finish the article if you want to understand each and every word of it. Right? So here is a nice article. Let us avoid television wars. Now from the top, you can make out that it's about the recent or the current affairs. It has been picked up from the current affairs. Recently we had great tension on the border because of exchange of word wars basically. Right? It is called warmongering. Things were going on from both the ends. That we will see to you and all those kind of things. So it is based on that. Now the second line will give you further details of it, that how the Indian establishment succumbed to jingoistic hysteria during the LOC crisis with Pakistan. Jingoism means using different kinds of words which are not good enough, or they are not better words. They are going to, develop the environment of hysteria. And there is a small, you will find that some of the, bold, you will have a small window there, and it is written, knowing full well the influence that Pakistan army wield at home and the sensitivity of LOC, the Indian security establishment, has been seriously remiss to not establishing a system of regular contact between the two army chiefs. Right? It is possible that you may not know all the words used by a writer. Still, I would say that you don't stop, continue the paragraph. Finish that. At the end of the paragraph, think of it, that what the author wants to convey, rather than going word by word. Measure your speed. Okay. Now stop wasting time and efforts on details. Be more interested in writer's basic thinking rather than minor points, right? Don't stop, go on even if you find hard words and sentences in it. Don't go from word to word or sentence to sentence, but try to grab the central idea of a topic. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The third thing I would say that challenge your comprehension. That means it is something like imagine you are an athlete and you are taking part in 200 or 400 meters race. What will you do? What will be your approach?
Anyhow, minimize the time.
Minimize the time, yes. So what you do is, suppose you read the article and you could finish in 20 minutes, it's all right. When you read it second time, try to reduce in 19 minutes. If you're reading 20 articles, of course it is not going to come slowly and gradually. You will have a 30 seconds reduction, probably like that. But yes, fair enough, like you should be able to read this article not more than 10 minutes. I think that could be a very reasonable speed or good speed.
Main purpose is idea if we...
Central idea. Especially in the academic English, you will have to write down the central idea. Right?